Wagwan my people, big up everybody. Welcome back to Jamaican Chat everyone. And everybody, you don't know what the meat of the matter is right now. We're gonna jump in at the live with Andre Stevens. Actually the live still a going right now, but you don't know. We can't multitask, so we'll find a way to get the videos out same way. And this is a very important topic here. You understand, where Jamaica will actually blew over $40 million on the whole African visit with Kamina, Johnson, and so on. But I'm just gonna get into the video, everybody. Before I do that, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, because we are trying to get out there, trying to get the word out there, everybody. So thank you so much. Please stay tuned.
Good evening to those across the globe, all of my Canada links. Those in England, good morning. It's either 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning in England. Good morning to those in England. To the people in Africa, I don't know if it's morning or night, but good day to you all in Africa. When you see I wear all white, something going all in Africa. When I go for my white robe, something going bust and talk about tonight. And to my dear Caribbean neighbors, Grenada, Trinidad, to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to the people of Barbados, you have the best prime minister in the region, Mia Mottley. To the people in Trinidad and Tobago, great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. To the people of Dominica, the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, the people of St. Lucia, the people in the Bahamas, the people in Haiti, Dominica Republic, the people of Cuba, the people of Turks and Caicos and Curacao, the British Virgin Islands, yes man, those in Johannesburg in South Africa, good morning to you. These just greetings I reach. Somebody I go and talk, this is something I believe everybody deserves. All land Jamaica. Wanna see me better now? Wanna see me better now, my students? Sorry about the dirty camera. Today, I was in General Foods. One of my correspondents telling me something that happens at General Food today. Little after 6 today, Jamaica's Jezebel, the Jezebel spirit. You see, at General Foods are going a serious lesson tonight. Here is what you want to hear. We're going to General Foods today. If you don't want to know we're going to General Foods, make the life reach 7,000. Make the life reach a 7,000. Me I go show you the injustice in a Jamaica. Big up General Foods and their management. Una go hear the liberty we go on at General Foods today. Make the life reach 6,500 or 7,000. Jamaica greatest Jezebel go at General Foods today. Where the number there? Me call the person. and see if them willing to talk. Public. What a bangarang when you hear this a story. Who might hear the story talk? But me not see. Let me tell them if you miss it. Hear what them say. The Jezebel came to General Food Supermarket this afternoon at about 5:30, accompanied by a Mr. ZJ and a clear-skinned lady to shop. General Foods policy is that you must wear a mask to enter. You know me say too, the policy of General Foods, all me upset with General Foods policy, is that you must wear a mask before you enter. The Jezebel Jamaica. Yes, the Jezebel. She came in and refused to wear a mask and went on and shopped without a mask, refusing to abide by the policy. When she finished shop and went to cash, the cashier refused to cash her without a mask, and the cashier stood her ground. The Jezebel then asked one of the persons that accompanied her to cash instead, while she still refused to put on the mask. I understood that someone who was with her had mask, and we also sell masks. One of the guardsmen security, who was upset of what the Jezebel did, left front very upset. I went from around the back to witness for myself. On my arrival, I saw her at the front desk, to the side without a mask, talking to the supervisors, and they informed her of the policy, which she refused to comply. I went outside and came back and stand in front of her about 3 feet and look dead in her eye for about 10 minutes as she was speaking to the manager at the front desk, and she took her phone and called the justice minister. And then she's speaking with him. She went on to explain how the policy could lead to discrimination and could lead to a possible lawsuit. I stood dead, looked 3 feet away to know. As she was speaking, she went on to say it's not legal, and the manager told her it is General Foods policy. I told her she has an option, and the manager, knowing I am a political activist, make sure she keep remind her of the policy. She leave General Foods after 6. But here is my problem. And you see, this is where I'm talking about the injustices in Jamaica. Because you're the first Jezebel of the country. The first Jezebel. Yeah, man, you're the first Jezebel. Because you're the first Jezebel of the country. Remember saying that even if you keep your man because you have matey in the parliament. It's not me says where them sep and pink wall. Say matey in the parliament. Who give you the right for things so you can come at General Foods? Come change the people them policy because you're the first concubine for the country. Because you're the first concubine for the country. You think because you're the first Jezebel, because you think say your name wife, you think say you can walk around and beat up and deal with anybody anywhere. I'm going to say this too in Jamaica. Had it been anybody else, General Food would have denied them access to even enter and further shop. She was cashed. Right? She stand there. I bad up the supervisor Jamaica. She go on with herself. And she was adamant she's not cash. She now wear no mask. But because you're the first lady for Jamaica, you think say, everywhere you go. Let me tell you something. Your first lady status coming to an end in another year or two. Chief Jezebel for Jamaica. Your first lady status will come to an end or two in another year or two. So you can go on. Yeah, man, she a Cleopatra, but she also wear the name Jezebel. She's a dangerous and evil woman. Dangerous and evil woman. Only see her Grand Gala, in the big earring them come in like say, I kick me, kill me. She don't know nothing name class and standard. Nothing no know as class and standard. Nothing. Only never see the big old earring them in her ears. Well, look like Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Only never see only never see the state of the... Hey, no, let me tell her. The earring them went from Yaso to Don Yaso. With one wally pa shibang pan them. Yes, man, the Jezebel. The big Jezebel. The big old Jezebel. Jezebel must go down. Yes, Sharon. Sharon, oh, the Jezebel must go down. You hear what I say, students? The Jezebel. We never see the shebang in her ears. One time it feel like me see all her head. You know, like me see all her head. Me see all her head Jamaica. Me see her head world. Those in the US who never see it. All her head can't manage the earring cause about 20 pounds a earring. About 20 pounds. Jezebel. In a one piece of fresh dress. I don't know who could cut up that dress they put pan her. Big grandpa history in her archive. I got the piece of crocodile color dress you in her. And your skin done black and dark already. Your skin done black and dark already. Another the ugly crocodile looking dress. Then you have one big shebang. You know, like you have Genie or Obia. How you have in the bag for Obia? Your matey? And your matey did have for Obia? Your frefre bag, where did have in the frefre bag? Isla hold me. Isla hold me did have. Anyways, Jamaica, we not stay upon them tonight, you know. That was just the gimmicks. That was just the laughter to keep the class going. Who really wants to hear who really wants to hear the truth of what we're discussing tonight? Who wants to hear what I'm discussing tonight, Jamaica? This is not what we're discussing because them not worth mentioning. Matey and wife not worth mentioning. We have matters of importance to discuss. And I'm going to lecture now, so let me take off my blazer. Who is ready for class? 7.4 students are here. I'm going to give the background to the lecture tonight to Jamaica and the world. March of this year, I believe in about February, the Caribbean heads of government met and they agreed that they would have continued to support Bernice Scotland to continue her bid as the Commonwealth Secretary General. And the entire Caribbean region gave support to Bernice. The entire Caribbean region gave support to Bernice. But in March, if I do recall, Jamaica and the world, there were speculations that somebody has ambitions of running for Secretary General. It so happened, Jamaica. Remember, Jamaica said they are going to support Bernice Scotland, for Secretary General. And it so happened, Jamaica. It so happened. It so happened. It so happened that all of a sudden, Kamina Johnson Smith now has an interest to become the Secretary General. Remember, Kamina and all of them gave their support in Jamaica. World. All on. When me say Jamaica, all who love Jamaica just know say. Me can't say world and Jamaica. People. They all gave support. They all came out, including Kamina Johnson Smith herself, and said they are going to support Bernice Scotland to continue as Secretary General. Now, Jamaica, who remembered what happened back in June? Because we're in August now. Who remembered what happened in June? All of them pack up and run. Go down to Kigali, down to Rwanda. Remember in Jamaica, first concubine run go down there. Prime Minister run go down there. Tourism Minister run go down there. The nasty, dirty Minister of Information, the send up boy run go down there. Who remember? All of them run down to Kigali. But before that, You remember said the Rwanda man come to Jamaica and the amount of millions them spent for host him for about 3 or 4 days. Who remember? Who remember how much people are going to talk up some things tonight? Them not gonna like me after tonight. Well, them done hate me already, so me get used to it. Them done hate me already, so when me done talk tonight, I'm more problem. What when I don't talk? Oh, we want to remember the case, man. Only remember the case. Now Jamaica. Remember I asked some questions a few months ago. How much money was spent? How much money was spent? How much money was spent on the Commonwealth visit? Here's why I ask my students. Enough time we're there and we hear people calling say, hospitals don't have bed, they don't have medication, they don't have the basics to keep the hospital going. Sometimes you go to a police station, police not even have printer for printing a statement. Police no have the basic equipment for fight crime. Now Jamaica, when you're going to the school them, the schools now have all of the resources to teach the picnic them. Lie me I tell. Lie me I tell. I want to tell me, Jamaica. When we go all about, when we look up on the garbage disposal, where garbage now get picked up properly and is not being disposed of effectively. When we look on our roads, them Jamaica, where roads are not being kept properly, and a lot of our roads have many potholes. Allow me to tell. When we look across Jamaica, when you look across Jamaica, people suffer daily. Am I telling a lie? Am I telling a lie? People suffer daily in this country. But you can now have a government that spends $43 million on a campaign that failed. $43 million was spent on a campaign. $43 million. $43 million was spent on a campaign. $43 million. Poor people hungry in this country. Our hospitals are in a deplorable condition. Our school system don't have enough resources. And 43 million was spent on to get one person into office. $43 million was spent to get one person into office. 43 million dollars. 43. $43 million. 43 million. What was so special about Kamina Johnson Smith? Is Kamina Johnson Smith the golden girl who did not get the golden trophy? Is Kamina Johnson Smith the golden girl who did not get the golden trophy? Is Kamina Johnson Smith the golden girl that never get the golden trophy? And to all of you who are on the platform saying that I need to be more respectful to our authorities, let me say this to you. Let me take off this. The authorities don't respect the ordinary Jamaican who needs help. The authorities doesn't care about the ordinary Jamaican who is hungry, poor and impoverished. The authorities does not care. When crime has escalated, they now tell you, go and lock your doors. That's the authorities. The authorities that you're telling us to respect are those who have no regards for you. The authorities that you're saying we must respect and be respectful to has no regards for the people and your children. The authorities have no regard for your picking them school. When I have toiletries, the picking them school, when I have the resources to teach the picking them come September morning. Those are the authorities that you all want us to respect. But respect goes two-folds and two-sprung. Two-folds and two-sprung. Public interest. One person's interest was 43 million. Have you gone down to Central Kingston? Have the authorities done enough for Central Kingston? 30 family members were firebombed over the weekend. The authorities go look for them. The authorities go give them toiletries. The authorities go do nothing and look out for them. When I talk about authorities, has the authorities done anything for the people in Gregor Park? Has the authorities done anything for Mr. Peart, who was locked down and incarcerated for 12 years and 5 days? What has the authorities done for the interest of poor, the dispossessed, and the impoverished? They have not done anything. So when you come and tell me about respect for authority, respect is due to the Jamaican citizen who placed them into power. Respect is due for public accountability and transparency. The authorities must respect us too. So don't come and tell me to come and respect the authorities who look at us as bossy slaves. They don't have any regard for the Jamaican population. The authorities go look for Miss Sophia yet. After 27 days, a police who allegedly killed her daughter. The authorities look for anyone in the picnic them, want to suffer. How much you can go a politician doorway, want to hungry and can't get a meal? You know who can run go to? Who can go to people like Auntie Dana and Auntie Dana feed, you know. Who can go look to other small people. And at them out there, I look out for no. Authorities now do that. Want to go to authorities and know what them say too, no? I'm in a meeting. Can you go to my office? I want to go to them office. Where authorities look for no. They will see they can't do it now, but they will see in the next 3 to 4 months. 400 teachers leaving the country. Come September morning. What is the authorities doing for that? Have you considered that? You know that $43 million could have played the teachers better. That $43 million could have improved the salaries of police officers so they would have come out and stopped being in a life of crime. That $43 million could have paid a nurse overtime. That $43 million could have aided the soldiers or the firefighters. That $43 million could have been paid security guards. So when you go and talk about authorities, talk about the truth and the fact, my friend. One person, do you think it is right for one person for $43 million to be spent on one person's ambition? And it was a failed attempt. Failed attempt. Failed attempt. You know much people in a golden age home when need help? Don't you hear about how the people on a father or long place, the state where them in? I'm not come and talk about authorities. You guys are delusional. You don't lose it. How many years have you had regards for them? How many years we look out and we adore and praise them, and they have done nothing for us? Nothing. 400 teachers leaving the public education system. And what is the authority doing about that? Right now there's no running water. The people them down water commission wants better salaries and they can't be paid. That $43 million could have done something for them. So when you're going to look and say you love Andre, but you can be more respectful to the authorities. You know much people are without food, and the authorities can't even open a food bank in every parish. Imagine if we had 14 food banks across Jamaica. Do you know how many more people would have been going to their beds fully nourished?